I just took 6 pictures of my shoe, sent those to AI, and got this video back. That looks fantastic. But here's what's even cooler. I didn't just use any AI video generator to create this video. Instead, I built a system that spits out consistent, on-brand visuals like this with practically no extra effort. In other words, I can now easily run my whole product catalog through this system and get ready to use results. That is all thanks to Freepik AI's new feature called Spaces. This tool lets you build simple yet powerful reusable workflows that will create insane visuals while saving you from all the hassle. To build these workflows, all you need to do is add and connect nodes in a canvas. So in this video, I will show you exactly how to start using the Spaces feature to build insane visuals at scale. You can get started by signing up to this tool with my link in the description. Now let's jump right into it. Now the whole idea behind these Freepik Spaces is to save your time and save you from repetition. And now I'm going to start with a very simple example just so you can understand better what these spaces are actually for, because I only saw those demos where they had multiple nodes and very complex structures, and I didn't really understand what's the whole point of this. So let's build a space in Freepik where our goal is to insert an image into the space, and that the space will turn that image into something else in multiple steps. So let's start with media. Then I'm going to upload this image of myself as the starting point. Let's click on Add Media. Now here's what we can do. So I can first and foremost move this to the left, and then I can click on this image icon over here. So my goal is to first remove the background of this photo. Then I want to change the color of the shirt in this photo, and then I want to replace the background with something else. And by the way, notice that this is something you could easily do with just one simple prompt using ChatGPT, for example. So this is nothing fancy yet, but this just shows you what is possible. So now that I have inserted an input image, and by the way, this could be any image you can imagine. You can change this later if you want to, but for now it is going to be this one. I can click on this image button, then I can click on the plus icon, and then I can choose an option. And here we have an image generator, video generator, a list, image upscaler, assistant, and variations. And now, since I want to turn this image into another image, I'm just going to click on image generator. Then I'm going to give this tool instructions on what to do with this photo. So just an example, I'm going to write remove the background. And then you can also choose the aspect ratio. For example, since this is a bit of a broader image, I'm going to use the 5:4, but you can also set that on auto mode and then just click the play button. And now here is the photo without the background. Then in the next layer, let us turn the shirt red. So I'm going to click on this icon again, and then I'm going to click the plus icon and image generator. And by the way, if you want to focus on this without having to zoom in, just press F and it will focus on this node, and then just give it an instruction. For example, let's tell it to turn the shirt red. Oh, and by the way, at any point while you're working with these image and video generators, you can choose a specific model from this list. And as you can see, it allows you to choose between any of the leading state-of-the-art AI image generator models. But since I'm just doing this for demonstration, I'm going to choose it automatically. So let's hit play again. So now you can see that we started with this initial photo. Then we removed the background, and now we have also changed the color of the shirt successfully. And let's do one more. So I'm going to click this icon once more, and I'm going to click image generator, and I'm going to tell it to turn the background into a beautiful city. And there is our result. I mean, isn't that cool? Well, now, as I told you, this is something you could do directly in ChatGPT, so you definitely don't need to use a fancy node structure like this, because it gives you absolutely no advantage in a simple use case like this. But now here's where you can start to see the power in this. So now what we just created is a repeatable system where we have just this input, and we can get to this output with any image. And now let me show you how that's possible. So instead of doing it for this image, let's right click and click on Replace Creation. And this one allows us to upload another photo. And this time I'm going to use another dude in the photo that I found online. So let's click on Use Image. And now that you have uploaded your photo, you can run this exact process on this photo, either by choosing one of these nodes and clicking on Run. So it will only run this node, and then you can move on to this one and this one. Or you can choose this whole thing with your mouse cursor and click on Command-Shift-Enter, or Control-Shift-Enter if you're using Windows, and it will run this exact process on this photo. And here is our result. And if you're still wondering as to what this actually helps you with, or how is this different from a ChatGPT conversation, maybe this example that I just showed you is not any different. So actually it would be a lot easier for you to just start a conversation in ChatGPT and tell it to do all this with one prompt. But that is not always the case. Because imagine if you want to create something more complicated. For example, you want to create advertisements for your products, given 6 input images. Well, if you want to turn that into a video like this that you see on the right hand side, that is first and foremost not even possible in ChatGPT. But that's besides the point, because the whole power here is that you are going to create this a repeatable process. So for example, you can give it some very specific instructions, and instead of having to hope for consistency when you're using like a conversation-based tool, or having to rewrite all these instructions over and over again, you're just going to build this one system, and all you need to do is just change these 6 input images, in this case, to create a product video like this that you see on the right hand side. Now, before we move on to my absolute favorite part in Freepik Spaces, let me show you one more powerful thing. So instead of just having to create this kind of a line of nodes where you have one image generator after another, you can also connect multiple nodes at once. So for the sake of demonstration, let's actually combine the instructions in the previous 2 image generators into one, but using different nodes. So I can just click on anywhere over here, and let's click on text. And let's give the instructions over here. So for example, turn the shirt red, and then I can use the icon over here to connect this text block with the image generator from the previous step to the text block of that image generator block, if that makes sense. So now this image generator can use this as a command or as a prompt. Then let's create another one, and let's create one more. So for example, replace the background with a beautiful city, and let's drag that node in there as well. Then we can remove the instructions from this node, since we're giving all these instructions from these other nodes, and then we can select this whole thing and click on Command Shift Enter to run the whole thing. And here is our result. And as you can see, this time it did all these different instructions in one go. And as I stated before, this is once again something you could just do in a simple ChatGPT conversation. So you definitely don't need to use nodes like this. But this demonstration is just there to show you what is possible physically here in Freepik, because these features will come in very handy if you're doing something more complicated than just replacing a background with something else. But now let's move on to my absolute favorite part in Freepik Spaces. So let's click on Spaces and let's click on Templates. So this is what I absolutely love. So here you have templates for all the most popular use cases you might imagine. For example, you can create UGC style videos using these workflows, or you can create batch ad variations, marketing campaigns, immersive videos, and whatnot. And just as an example, let's create an immersive ad video for one of our products. So let's click on use. So this will render a nice preview of the template. Then you just click use template, and now you can customize it however you like to. And at first, this definitely looks like a complicated node structure. You don't really have any kind of clue what's happening. But once you start to zoom into these elements, you can clearly see what's going on. So for example, here on the left-hand side, you're going to insert 6 images of your products, and then you are going to connect those products, which is something they have done automatically here, to this visual style block where they are giving instructions. For example, 1, minimalist studio setting, deep charcoal to jet black gradient background, soft rim lighting, highlighting the silhouette, high-end fashion aesthetic, 8K resolution. And they're giving all these different instructions to all these photos, and then they will turn those photos into a social media image that looks really good like this, based on these input photos and these input elements over here, or these instructions rather. And then after that, they are going to create a bunch of images for advertisement campaigns. So they are setting some variations. And then here is the final result block where they are creating this kind of a cool looking video based on those input images. And as you can imagine, we can basically customize anything here. So we can get rid of some of these instructions over here. We can get rid of these input images, we can get rid of these ones, anything is customizable, but this is just a sample workflow that they have built for us. And now let me show you how freaking powerful this can actually be. So I want to make that kind of a spinning advertisement video for this product over here, and this is my shoe that I'm using. So it has some wear and it has some dirt on it already, but I'm going to show you how this tool is actually capable of producing this video on the right hand side for this exact shoe with all this wear and everything. So now all I literally needed to do is just take 6 photos of the shoe from these different angles like this, and then I'll just have to press F to zoom in on this block, and then I will need to activate each image separately and click on replace creation, and then one by one I will drag and drop the images of these shoes into this view and replace these existing ones. And now once that's done, the AI will run through this entire thing for those shoes that I entered instead of these sample shoes that we see over here. So now what I can do is I can highlight this whole thing or select this whole area and click on Command Shift Enter, and it will run the process for these shoes. So here is the video that I got for my shoes, and as you can see, it looks like those are worn shoes because I have indeed worn those for a couple of weeks now. So this is pretty much the exact same shoe that I entered into the prompt box or into this starting node. That is just fantastic because this means that the AI knows exactly what the shoe looks like and it's going to copy every small detail into this end result over here. And that is how powerful the Freepik Spaces feature really is. You can now create simple workflows that you can then repeat with any kinds of visuals to get on-brand, consistent results back. And the potential in this is absolutely massive. That's because you no longer need to rely on those ChatGPT conversations where it tends to forget everything midway through. Better yet, you no longer need to even jump between those subscriptions or different windows because everything happens through these pipelines. If you haven't already, I recommend signing up to Freepik AI with my link in the description and start creating those insane visuals. And thank you so much for watching the video, and I hope to see you in the next one.